Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is 𝑚𝒉𝒂𝒏𝒈, and my channel documents my exploration of the video game Second Life. While you're here, please subscribe for more videos and feel free to follow me on my social media accounts that are linked down below in the description box. So today I'm doing a house tour, and if you're interested in checking out my virtual crib, please keep watching. Now, the first part of the house that I'm going to show you is this outside section. I want to give you some details about the house as well before I jump into that. So it's from 𝒉𝒂𝒏𝒈. I'm not totally sure if I'm saying that correctly, but the house and this giant fountain that you see here is from that store. It's very rustic or Spanish themed, which I love about the house, but I have been in this house about 2 weeks now. This is my first ever land that I bought in World, so I was so proud of myself for getting that. But what I'm showing you here first is the courtyard. This is what I treat like my platform. There's nothing here, but if people come over, we stand around out here, or sometimes I use it as my res area because, as everybody does in Second Life, I love to shop. So when I get back from my shopping trips, I put on some music, I start dancing and unpacking all my stuff and trying it on. So 95% of the time, that's what this is used for. The other 5% is probably just standing around. Now, the next part of the house that I'm going to show you is what I would consider my outdoor seating area. However, because nobody's over to eat, I try to keep my prims down as much as I possibly can. So I have just a small seating area for if me and my friends want to sit and role play eating dinner or breakfast. Next is the kitchen. This is the room that I started with decorating. It was probably the hardest for me to decorate because I was totally uninspired. But I did get it done. I just picked a kitchen and rezzed it so that I could get started with the kitchen itself because I'm the worst. I'm terrible at decorating. I in no way claim to be some fancy interior designer, but I like to have little cozy spaces where we can sit and gather because that's what Second Life's about, right? So on to the next room. I will take you here through my foyer, the foyer, and into the living space and the dining room space. So if you guys follow me and have been following me for a little bit, you may have seen this dining room arrangement already. So I basically pulled this from the old house that I was at. I was in a sim that was themed for East Coast kind of Hyannisport, Rhode Island type of theme. So I held on to that I held on to that dining room because I was absolutely in love with it once I finished it. It's in my blog post called, I think, A House Fit for a Kennedy. But here's some of the details of it. If you didn't get to see up close and personal, it is on my website, 𝑚𝒉𝒂𝒏𝒈.com. Some awesome high-res photos of the arrangement that I have here, but I basically picked it up and brought it over here, all 87 pieces, which I was very proud of myself for. Next is just my little side table. I like to do these side tables because I take a lot of pictures. At the moment, there's no pictures in here. You might notice that my frames look a little bit weird, but it's all good. This next view that you have is my tea spot. So I love to have tea time with my girlfriends, have them come over and sit and drink tea, even though 90% of the time we don't drink any tea. We just stand around and dance. But if we wanted to drink some tea, there's a spot for us too. Now, the next part that I'm going to show you here is probably the most difficult part of the house. It took me the longest to do, and that's the living space. So I combined two different living room sets from Fancy Decor, which I love, but there's a sim crossing in the middle of the room, so I can't combine my parcels here, but I have two, and for whatever reason, it doesn't let me place the objects within a certain amount of space towards that crossing there. So what happened is I had to kind of figure out what I could move and what I couldn't move, how far I could move it and how far I couldn't, and that's how I had to set up the living room. But I think it came out very well in spite of that sim crossing. So here's the arrangement. As you can see, these are a little bit far from the wall because of course the sim crossing's there. Our popcorn and our nuts and our video game controllers, because obviously there has to be boy stuff here if there's a boy here. So some of my friends are boys. That's so stupid. Why did I say that? Anyway, there's games, PlayStation, TV, DVDs, because that's what you do in the living room, right? We like to sit up and watch Rabbit like we are actually together in real life. That's not weird, right? Absolutely not. So anyway, moving right along to the next room. This is the game room. It's more of a man cave because the stuff in here is manly. But what man cave would be complete without a bar? And we also have some games, some poker, some dominoes, which are going to show up on the other side here, a little basketball goal, and there's also a pool table. I don't know why it's just in the beginning. I didn't get a close-up of it. But no worries, this is just a chill spot for everyone to hang out. And it wouldn't be complete without twerk team material. We gotta have the music. Next is the bathroom. Nothing fancy here. It's a combination of a couple different bathrooms that I've collected. I love having a fireplace in the bathroom. It's just the best to me, so I had to bring it along. Every house that I get, I put the same fireplace in it. I just love this fireplace. All right, last but definitely not least is my office. So I posted a video on Instagram a couple days ago, you know, dancing as usual, but I showed a little bit of this room off, which I'm most proud of. It's my office slash closet, so I have a space to pretend like I'm getting ready. Sometimes I take pictures in that spot as well. Then just some junk and clutter that I like to collect and put up. A lot of this is gotchas, and I can't stop. I have an addiction, so I buy a lot of them, and I have lost a lot of them over time, which makes me sad. But it's all closet stuff, so you can always get new stuff and put it back, which I did when I moved into this house. This area is my desk area, which I take a lot of photos from as well, pretending to work. I'm most proud of my puffy pencil. It is from a Sayo Gotcha from Clueless, which I love. Finally, last but definitely not least, my bar. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave them in the comments below, or if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, just shoot me a message. I'd love to hear from you. I can definitely give you some more details on where all this stuff is from. And again, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below. I can't wait to see you in the next video. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.